General Kenobi. I even had the crackly voice. I am just never on time anymore. But you apparently are, Maestro. How you going? Apologies, I do try. I was actually running like ahead of time for most of the afternoon and evening. Okay, hang on. Maybe. We just killed it. Yep. Okay, alright. Very aggressive music. What are we doing? Shadow of Taegetus. Climb and explore Mount. Okay, fine. Climbing. So we are sticking with the God of War, hunting the platinum. Ooh, I have a giveaway to redraw, which I should send that final reminder. Hi Slink, one last chance. Just reply for your prize. Otherwise, I will redraw this stream. Cool. I mean, I thought that's what people assume that streamers did. It's just like shut down and then sat there nicely. Just, First caramel? Okay, what is this way? This feels mean. It is taking me a while, I'll give you that. Potentially I should be progressing it offline a little bit. I remember this ball. Or a ball just like this. Look, I'm not saying I have one trick, but it's working. I guess the problem I have when I play a... Ooh, forgot my trick. If I just only play a game on stream, I only stream for 12 hours a week, really. So even if a game takes 30 hours or so, it's still going to take me 3 weeks. An argument could be made for me making some progress off stream. I don't know. I tend to want to stream whichever game that I'm most excited to play a little bit, as well as like trying to maintain continuity and not switch back and forth too much. But like I did sort of stop Red Dead Redemption and have been playing that in the background. I could easily be switching back and forth. That game's way longer. No, please don't kill me. Hang on, just wait there for a sec. Oh, you motherfucker. Alright. We'll try it. Oh. You can be patient 0 if you want. This feels like a boss or something. Oh. Alright. We've been sort of here. I'm starting to get why the game takes so long. I cannot help but faff. Up, man. Up. Aha. It was one of those. Fine. Fuck off then. I got something. I want that pig. If that's not related to a trophy, I'll be mad. A little disappointed. Mad was a little much. Sorry. I haven't really calibrated them. Oh, hang on. It wasn't peaking, it probably also wasn't good. Alright, I'm gonna run up for this. Although, also, what's below? Death, presumably. Oh. Be sure to press the button. Oh, there's a hidden platform there that I can't reveal yet. You're the boss. And I'm the messy one. Okay, moving that over there. I have this much hydration, so... Ragro has no interest in giveaway entries or choosing my next game, and I respect that. Or at least reduced interest.
Show me that mighty biceps.
Finally, someone used it. I'm not sure we needed that to be... so 1, 2, 3 lines, so I can probably get that down once or twice. Thank you for using my text-to-speech. I spent a lot of time picking the voice. Alright. You know you're only getting platinum if it's good, Maisha. That's the agreement. I'll play the game, but I won't platinum it unless I'm having fun. So, as long as My Little Pony is fun, done. How many hours is it?
Did you play Bluey? D.
Oh shit. No, I haven't played Bluey. Oh god. I don't mind a kids game though.
What are we doing here?
I've got Donkey Kong Bonanza for my Switch 2, which I haven't been playing. Wait, no, it's over there. like, to be honest, I assumed as much. Alright. Event that spews boiling steam. Be alert to impending eruption or risk severe scalding. Okay. Fuck you, man. Okay, so that there's the I said some reminder chat things. That went off pretty quickly. Jump King. Oh god, I don't know what that is, but it sounds horrible. I'm gonna end up adding rules as I learn lessons, aren't I? One of those games where you keep on jumping up, and if you miss your— oh no, I'm not— no, nope, no. Isn't that— I thought that was called Up or something. Oh, that's a movie. Yeah, but it's yeah. Luckily, those games tend to have borderline impossible platinums, so yeah, they'll kind of get automatically excluded. I think I added a clause where I'm like, I reserve the right to decline. So something like Jump King, I reckon I would give it a go. But probably only for— I'd probably commit to like a couple of hours. So this is where it's almost a negotiation with some of the things. Like if I nominate this, what will I get? Biomutant. I know that one. Isn't that that came out a couple of years ago? The little, like, maybe you're a cat, maybe you're a robot. Oh god, I am the worst at pixel perfect. Uh-oh. Is it good? Is Biomutant good? You're a mouse. Fair enough. Uh-oh.
Take caution. Griffins are formidable.
Caution. Sure.
Okay, that one went off too.
No mere children. Spartans.
Are you injured?
Are we injured? Did you not hear me?
You are Spartans, I heard you, but you are still children. Did my chain hurt you when I turned? It was not my intent.
No.
We are fine. Wait, how are you talking? Griffins don't talk.
I was not always as you see me now. It is a long story, but it has always been my role to protect children. My
Oh,
name
nice.
is
So, like, yeah.
Anastasia.
Cool. That's actually a game I want to play.
Why were you screeching?
A Stymphalian now roosts atop this mountain. I was trying to scare her off. I have been chained here so long, my voice
I guess, I mean—
is all I have.
Then let us do something about that.
Adrastea,
Oh,
have you
nice.
seen another boy
The
here in
trouble I
mountain?
have with
Lost?
I have seen no
what
one save you two.
Caramel was talking
But if a
about—
boy your age
that's
was
too often.
Here, it is only if the Stymphalian used
Might
his
just try and
bones
press
for
on the
her
background.
nest. I am sorry. Thank you for my freedom. I welcome seeing the sky again.
I'm just worried if I set the... I've got to keep them different, otherwise they're going to go off at the same time as well, which I don't really want. That should slow them down a bit. Because yeah, we're getting a few too many automatic messages. Might need to slow them right down.
First talking monkeys, now we're talking griffin? Is this really a true story, Father?
I could not invent such things. Believe them, or do not.
Okay, I believe you. Keep going.
Oh. I mean, okay, fun. This is some bullshit. Do it. Do it the other direction. There we go. Oh yeah, Far Cry. I played Far Cry something. A bit. I found it a little bit too everything in the way that you can like hi, would you like to be sneaky or go in with the bazooka or maybe or just, you know, wipe them off the map through a disease or strap some dunite to an animal or like whatever you like. It's thanks for the encouragement, Meister. Oh, it's on that side. Unacceptable. Alright, keep climbing. I have not played Prince of Persia. Yeah, pretty much. Like it was daunting at the time, but I think it's something I would find a bit easier or less troubling now. Did I miss something back there? Maybe. Man, there wasn't a way up. Which Prince of Persia are we talking about here? No way up. No way through. You get in there from below. Interesting. Is... hang on. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. That's the one I'm thinking of. I think. Yeah, side scroller. So technically a bit Metroid-vania-y? Maybe? Anyway, back to the discussion that I half started. I don't know how to approach games between playing online and offline, basically. Like, I was thinking with Red Dead Redemption, maybe it'd be worth streaming it again once I get up to Undead Nightmare. But that's still like probably 20 hours from the end of the platinum at least. Alright, so it's not there. Yeah, I've also heard it's good. And I'm enjoying my side-scrollers. Metroid-vania, platformy, whatnots. None of these suggest that you can get up that way. In theory, it's something that like wraps around and comes back. But also, there's no other paths up. Wait, hidden. Hidden, I've got the hidden thing. Where would a hidden thing? Oh, back up in there, yep. At the moment, with this game, I'm only playing on stream. That's kind of what I'm trying to think through at the moment, is like... or you mean with Red Dead Redemption. At the moment, I'm just working my way through a trophy guide, and I have been doing all of it offline. It's kind of the game that I'm like, the main game I'm ticking away at in the background. So like, at any point in time, I'll be playing like, between 1 and 5 games. Like, at the moment, it's this... Red Dead Redemption, Gran Turismo 7, The Lost Boy, Monster Boy are the main ones. So yeah, I've played a little bit at 5, not much. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then also occasionally a bit of Pokemon Ultra Sun. And I'm more or less happy to stream any of them, except Ultra Sun, which is, well, I mean, it's not impossible to stream, it's just really difficult. So I'm a little bit torn between, like, providing continuity within one game, but also then end up playing the same game for weeks, which is not necessarily interesting. Or rotating through games, playing them offline, online. I don't know. I think maybe it's up there. If you watch a lot of... how do we do the thing again? There we go. Yeah, I'm kind of... I mean, at the moment, I'm supposed to be doing interesting stuff, right? Like, I'm probably halfway through the story or something. But it takes a while to pad... Jesus, I'm not very good with aim on this one. You know, even a 20-hour game, that's multiple weeks. And like I said, I tend to faff around a fair bit. I guess the lesson is there's no harm in doing a bit of progression offline, but I agree in terms of maybe leaving like the major story moments to the stream. I feel like I need to get it kind of like, oh god damn it, slam dunky. So it just goes like whoop, and just falls straight down, but it's a difficult... which would mean playing with the walkthrough a bit more, which is probably fine. Like, not so much like everything you do, but just the major beats, just to understand what's coming next. Blah, blah, blah. I don't think it's bouncing it. I can't bounce it like high enough. Kind of. I need it to take fewer bounces on the way down. It's hitting too many walls. I can just also throw them. Okay, I don't think I can crouch and do it, so that's not an option. He stands up immediately. Yeah, I can't really bounce it high enough. I can only imagine it's not what I'm doing currently that I need to... Obviously not that. I think I desperately want it to not hit this ledge as it goes through. Good job. Which means probably matching the curve. Yeah. Got there eventually. Refilling my magic. I'm glad I did that. I still had, I had a look at my trophies for Watch Dogs. I get the impression I was probably stuck on something. But I agree, it's probably something worth going back and trying. I guess, do you understand how PSN Profiles calculates your score? Like, is it, I guess, the question I would have, is... Because what, it's... Oh, I'm gonna die. From memory, it gives you a global ranking, a country ranking, and like a grade. And my assumption would be global ranking, country ranking will just be based on number of trophies. So effectively, more platinums, more trophies, better, better. But then the grade would actually be more of an average score of every game you've played. So if I want to increase my country rank, just play more games. Or go back and play the games you're playing, but typically your earn rate's a bit higher with a new game just because there's that like kind of, there's lots of easy trophies to get, whereas if you're going back and completing games, that, you know, your earn rate might be 1 every 20 hours or something stupid. Yeah. Just average of ABC. I kind of liked the scores because they reflected, so like, you know, for Hollow Knight, I think I had an A, which I'm like, yeah, that's about right. Like I did a lot of Hollow Knight and it was difficult and I enjoyed it, but I definitely didn't push it to like the S or any, you know, that kind of high-end thing. But then, you know, Gran Turismo, all the games are platinums are just S's, which is good. And then all the ones I've barely started and just, you know, one trophy in are all D's or whatever. Yeah. And then your points give you rankings, right? In terms of where you sit in your country and stuff. I don't know, I was interested in both. No badness. Yeah. Because you've got a pretty decent country ranking, if I do say. It went over him. Yep, that'll work. Did so much worse than last time. Itchy too. Yeah, I feel like the letter rankings are probably more reflective of how well you've done on average in the games that you've played. So working on your back catalogue is a way to increase that. Ooh, that was a bad idea. Trying to use some special moves. Oh, again, yeah. Ooh. Gotcha. The ranking in the game. Ooh. So that's why for Hollow Knight, I've got an A for like 54% completion, because that should really be quite a low grade, but it's relative to everyone else. It's like, hey, you're actually in probably the top, you know, 15% or something, because people do not get through this game. Interesting. Yeah, so there's a few games that I had done that, and they've released DLC that I haven't played. That was not the button I meant to press. I think someone else go home. I have a housemate currently. Get this, Kate is at work. So it's for those who haven't followed along, my partner Kate is a doctor. That feels like not too much doxing, that's okay. And currently, she's at work. She left for work this morning at about 7, maybe earlier. And she will get home Sunday around lunchtime. On calls. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, my God. Fuck. Every trophy list has an average completion percentage, which is the average percentage of trophies that all the owners of the game have gotten. Easy games tend to have a higher average, or harder games tend to have a lower average. Those who reach this average trophy list percentage. Housemate is home. I'm given a C rank for the game. From then on, you can feel any other. What noise was that? Let's see here. Yeah. Fair enough. So we just need to go back and do better than average. I do recognize there's no need to go back and play games that I've already played. I guess it's just the PSN profiles thing has reignited the interest, I suppose. Yeah, which makes me think, so Hollow Knight, I'm like literally on 50, 60%, something like that, which means a lot of people are on a lot less. Probably don't need to fight everybody. You've got a point there, actually, yeah. PS Plus games would be easier. Because, yeah, everyone jumps in, gets 3 trophies, goes, meh. I tend to have that attitude as well. Like, a game that I've paid money for, I'm more likely to want to platinum. Ninja Gaiden 4 would be an example of that. Alright, little save point hidden up here. Glad I checked. Bugger. Fuck. Come back. Come on. What the fuck, man? Would you die? Come here. What is wrong with you? Another area I could almost certainly be running through. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yes, so yeah, PSN profiles is all the trophy hunters that want a slightly improved stat collection compared to the PlayStation trophy list itself. You don't get much more. Wait, wrong one. Once this way, and then we can jump. Sick. Vanguard attack sequence now ends with a spinning horizontal strike. If we would just consider their numbers, we would think that Bloodborne gets platinumed by 34% of all players. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, I mean, so, what, 734? So it's like 20%. 5 times higher. Ooh, I haven't unlocked this ability yet. I'm sure I've been on the other side of this too. Can you imagine if Bloodborne had a 35% completion rate in the general public? I'm also not convinced that PlayStation counts them correctly either. Because 7% seems high. I reckon they exclude people that don't earn trophies. Or like people that don't have an account. Or I don't know, like, something tells me. Yeah, I'd imagine so. Oh, yeah. I imagine it would be a bit stark. Jesus, that's low. Yeah.
Lycurgus doesn't hear the Stymphalian anymore.
That's,
check its nest while
what,
it's gone.
26 times?
Another Symphalian. Be cautious, brother. I hope Vasilis is worth all this trouble.
Brave men may not live forever, but cautious
What's
men
interesting
do
is
not live at all.
that when I joined PSN profiles and synced my trophy data, it would have very slightly adjusted everyone else's score. And the same is true for the anytime anyone else's joins. Because that's how statistics works. Yay. Boss fight. Or maybe.
Good, but I'm glad we checked.
Shit.
It's a different one for Sparta.
Whoa. Fuck you, man. How dare you drag me in. Don't do that.
Incoming razor plumes!
Ah. Oh, I'm getting hit twice, come on. I'll trudge through it and attack from behind, I think. Oh no, I'm nearly dead. Let me use some of this. No! Okay, don't try and walk towards her with that.
Bloom barrage! Protect yourself!
Oh, that got me. Come on. Get out of there. Oh. Oh, I can't get away from it. Oh, this sucks. Guess I can. Okay. Fucking god. Okay, I've got to stay out of the, I get one hit. There's got to be I've got to be missing something. Since you have a bunch of uncompleted games that most users on PSC are happy with you. Yeah. Okay. The only thing I can think of there is probably magic. I wonder if using that magic-y thing might help a little bit more. Where was I going? This way.
Nothing.
Good. But I'm glad we checked.
It's a different one for Sparta.
Alright, that's a bad idea as well. As is that. Oh my fucking god.
Incoming razor plumes!
Yeah, I'm getting hurt by a lot of his attacks. Including that. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, I was kind of... I don't think I'm taking the best approach. I'm getting a lot of damage just trying to attack this guy, but he seems to be just mostly made of razor blades. Like, I'm not exactly sure. I can try and block him, I reckon it won't work. Like, I think I'm probably trying to attack too much and taking a huge amount of damage, but I can't necessarily pick the bits where I'm supposed to attack.
One for Sparta.
Right, so he does this. Yeah, still hurt me. Didn't really do any damage to him though. Yep, that hurt. Oh my god, I reckon I took so much damage then. I can't dodge through if I'm too close.
Incoming razor plumes!
That seemed like a really bad place to stand, mostly. Okay, so you want to say outside of its radius. Ah. I'm taking so much damage just attacking him. Jesus. I don't know if I am safe here, potentially. Nope, don't do that. Maybe. Alright, so he freezes me. 3 hits. Two hits. Stand about here. Lands. Got him.
Brother!
Frozen King.
On our backs!
Ooh.
Spartans, mount up to the
Ooh.
sky!
A trophy.
Hold tight, brother!
Woo-hoo-hoo! Ha ha ha!
Demos! I think we've drawn enough attention!
What do you see?
Harpies! Ravens! Gotta thin them out!
Thinning. Thinning.
Skies are clear.
Cephalian escaped. Is it still a threat to Mount Tegatos?
Now that you disturbed her nest, she will relocate to Muses. So, where would you like me to take you?
The Laconian woods. Thank you, Adrastea.
No, child, thank you. What you two have done for me, I may never be able to repay.
Where will you go?
I suppose we did set her free.
Now that I have a choice.
While in the sky, will you keep an eye out for our friend?
Of course. Good fortune.
Our friend?
You know what I meant.
Why are we back
Gonna
in the
try something.
forest?
We didn't have Lycurgus's ears when
Can
we
you-
first found the lion hair.
Okay.
I thought it was worth a look.
I'm running the microphone now through an AI filter, which should block out background noise. Let me know if it's gone weird. Curious if it works. Seems to. Kind of teleported. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Fantastically bad fighting. I also made a very hard to get game in Gran Turismo harder to get a good... Are you saying Gran Turismo 7 is hard to get as a game? Or do you mean the platinum is hard to get? And I've made the ranking worse because I've got it. I'm proud of that platinum. Oh yeah. The sport ones took ages. The online competitive ones. I think I was doing an online race every night for like months or something. Because you got to build your rank up, I think. Yeah, I assume the A, B, C, D, E, F would all be based on the median, and then S would just be you smashed it, you've got the platinum.
I reckon recognize that.
Sorry,
It's
ads
an
incoming for
Allos.
those. Bit late now.
Played poorly.
I remember seeing reeds at Vasili's hideout in the cistern. Did he carve an Allos?
A waste of time.
What? Music? Seriously? I know your interests are narrow, but you're picking a fight with music?
We'll use our bus to pick up his trail. Split up.
Dual exit? Yep. Oh, that guy looks mean. This could be another level 5 monster. I mean, I didn't mean to reduce your ranking, Master. My apologies. I am proud of that platinum. I think Gran Turismo 7 is a perfect example of a game that via remote play would not work. Because it just has that little bit of lag. You'd have to sign into your account on my profile, I reckon. Why can't I? Grab the wall. Wait a minute. Didn't necessarily expect that to work, but we could try. I think I have to go the hard way. Yeah, pretty sure that gives me length, not height. Do I run? Please, just... I'm stuck. That was just insta-death. I couldn't do anything. Fucking hell. Saddest? Why sad? Alright, you're at work. I forget there's a time difference. I'm like, it's Friday night. That went the opposite direction to what I was facing. Oh no! That does suck. Is it the same start time as usual? Or do you get to sleep in? It does seem like one of the sucky parts about, oh my god, come on. Well done, you put a horrible combination of enemies in that area. Oh. What is this?
This must be one of the altars Eleonora mentioned. Do we just put our sandals on it, like we do with Lycurgus?
Ooh, double jump. Holy shit.
Nike provides.
So I get the elevation needed.
You're coming around.
Maybe. And if I can learn to respect this, you can learn to respect music. Like Celis and me.
Timos.
Musical training is a more potent instrument than any other because rhythm and harmony find their way into the soul.
You're quoting an Athenian to me?
Doesn't make him wrong.
Ah, so this is how I... Be there, jump! Gonna hang out here for a sec. Mother. This looks suspicious. I am right on top of you and... Come on. Yeah, this is not working at all. What's the manual labor after you run your scripts? Am I missing the point here? I swear I've done one of these and it was just like kind of wait till you lined up with where you are and you press the button and it's done. Right, so just clean up. keep trying to go like, okay, I'll go somewhere far away and let him come to me, and then he does immediately, and I miss. Or don't. Right.
Brother, over here.
Ate it.
Use Lycurgus's ears here. I picked up the trail. Tune's kind of pretty in a strange way. Who knew Vasilis could play?
But why play at all? Music is for keeping soldiers in step, maintaining the pace of the phalanx. Tactical merit. That is the purpose of music.
Well, what about song? Dance? Music is a celebration of the gods. It brings us joy. You never give it a chance.
And?
Makes me sad for you.
You're funny.
When I remember to be.
You're also a joke thief!
You don't like music? I love music.
My priorities were different then.
I can't believe Vasilis picked the aulos of all instruments to play. That's one of the hardest. Ugh, I'm sorry, Father. I keep interrupting. What happened next?
Back to the gameplay.
Spartan?
I bet you don't miss this place.
No. But it did make me stronger. It also hurt. You'll persevere when it's your turn next year.
I don't want to think about it.
No place for weakness. Only the
He
hard and
did that on
strong may
his
call
foot.
themselves Spartans.
Only the hard, only the strong.
Hey guys, how
Never
are you?
lose throwing quotes around.
At least mine was an Athenian. Come, the Temple of Artemis is ahead. Maybe she has a gift for us.
Yeah, not too bad. I managed to get slightly on top of work towards the end of this week, which means I've got a chance of... These guys suck. I've got a chance of capitalizing on that next week. Atreus. I have played God of War 3. I don't know if it's... Is it Atreus' voice? So you've got Kratos and Deimos in this one. Atreus doesn't appear for another few games. Well, in the... chronologically.
Eleonora, we wish to tell you the meaning of Artemis' sword.
The lunar blade. Are you certain you really need it?
Definitely.
Absolutely. The lunar blade embodies the relentless resolve to conquer
Yes,
one's
the old
foes,
God of Wars have some
securing
interesting scenes.
victory at any cost, no matter the sacrifice.
And it symbolizes the pinnacle of individual
The
skill.
PlayStation
Chance to
2 and
shine
3
among
era
the
were different
greatest
days.
warriors.
Lawless
Remember that
times.
Artemis hunts not for victory alone, nor renown. You have a duty to win with honor, with humility, in the protection of those in need.
No, that's, the father is Calliope, so it's Kratos' daughter. From his first marriage.
Artemis provides.
The hilt of the huntress awakens when brandished with bravery. Okay. You said we got... So, to be clear, Ghost won the first giveaway, so that's 30 Australian, and from that we got Resident Evil 2, 3, 4, Hitman Contracts, Hitman Blood Money, Hitman 1, Hitman 2. Okay, but so you chipped in yourself as well. But that is, yeah, that's a good collection of games. Do you like the Hitman games? I mean, obviously you bought a heap of them. Aha. Press and hold L2. Okay. How do we... Alright, so it's... Oh god, there's multiple. Yeah. I mean, I appreciate that you've gone in and basically bought out entire collections. It's kind of cool. What are these things? Ah. Ah, it's a thing. Yeah. Yeah, happy for you too, Ghost. I have to draw the second one this evening. Maybe we'll get a second winner and not a bot. Yay. I think I need to leave the place. Oh, well, I mean, it's... there's two people that I've tried to contact who haven't responded, which suggests that either they don't spend much time on Twitch,
Father,
or they're incapable of
sorry to go
responding.
back, but
Second
I have
one,
a
most likely
question.
bots.
Why do they call it Artemis's Cradle if that's where they... I mean, nothing like that should happen in a cradle.
It varies from platform to platform,
Also,
but something, it'd be
shit
double-digit figures on Twitch,
So it is what
of
it's
accounts that would be
Artemis
bots.
cradles us as we are built into what we must become, into what it is our duty to become.
I haven't got Requiem. I've got... I'm currently up to playing Resident Evil 2, so I haven't bothered buying ahead because they just cost more. I think I've got some of the ones in the middle though, because of PlayStation Plus. Ogre back there or something? Interesting. I don't have the first one. I should get one. Press that too. I'm not an expert on Resident Evil. I am someone who is I used to love the movies. There's a series of movies that came out in like the early thousands, I think. Big fan of those. But I never really got into the games. I was more of like an RPG, actiony game kind of kid. But I like Capcom, and I like what they're like. Theoretically, I'm keen to play the most recent one, so I'm also trying to work my way through. I think you asked this question last stream as well. Like, Resident Evil 1 is a much older. It's like a PlayStation. Well, it is a PlayStation 1 game. The remake does make it a bit better, but the way PS1 games used to work was kind of like painted scenes. So if you imagine this is a painted scene, what's on screen now, and then be able to move with it within 3D. So like you might be able to walk. Like there'd be a painted scene with, you know, a walkway around, you know, on the second floor of a room with an open center, so you can look down into the room and you can walk around the outside, and you just kind of, your character just gets bigger as they walk closer to the camera, so it's all fixed things. You're not controlling the camera. It can be quite difficult to control the character. The graphics aren't as good. The gameplay isn't as complex. Oh, that's not ideal, but... Oh, hang on. Fair enough. Well, I mean, the messages are going to go off, I guess. Can I have a feeling it's going to want to be this. Or not. A gum fan? You mean because I'm chewing gum? Yeah, I mean, it was more so just because I had a coffee and my mouth tasted bad.
Sir, there are rumors in the city that it's more dangerous out here than ever. That only the Cryptea keep the city safe.
You know better than to ask my orders. But I tell you this. The safety of Sparta is the job of every Spartan. You hold an Iron's pass. That means you are trusted to survive. And that is no.
Where are you walking that you're getting chewing gum on your shoes?
You are trusted to know your duty when you see it.
It does happen, but not that often.
Is a danger left to set upon.
I'll have to get some water.
We understand, sir.
I have.
We will do our part.
I will do that properly in a sec. Hold R1, press down and square. Okay. Right, yeah. Oh, I need 5,000. I mean, I kind of want that one, so... Oh, hey, sorry, go back into that. Agile evade. What was that? Hey, Betty. Got lots of things to upgrade. Using all my blood orbs. Alright, I'll get some water. 2 seconds. Okay. I commit to that much. We got ads in about 5 minutes. I reckon I'm going to take a break, grab some food, make sure I save, and I'll get some soju in the fridge. Might make myself a little Friday night beverage. Hang on a sec. There is this person I know who is super nice to me and my mates, but I heard she is like hella mean, and they talk bad about all the girls in the class. So, who's saying that this person is very mean? For my part, and I'll give you a slightly different example, which is, when I work in hospitality, often, like, when you would start, if the person that you were kind of training with that was kind of butting you up at the start, if they would say, oh, watch out for this person and that person's not very, you know, like, if they were trying to tell you that, like, some people were not worth talking to or not very good, or basically just bagging people out, I learnt that you should never pay attention to what they say, and typically it just reflects on that person. Like that, if you were in that position and you had someone new, even if you had people you didn't maybe like at work, you shouldn't say that, hey, that person's bad so much, unless they are like legitimately, you know, just stay away from that person, they're super creepy, in which case you'd hope they weren't at your workplace. But hang on, well, this whole thing about a video got released of her saying bad. I mean, was the video something that she recorded and then deliberately released? Sorry, this person that the person that's super nice to you, this video, did she deliberately record it and release it, or was it kind of the other end of the scale where someone's potentially recorded her without her knowledge, or a recording has been taken in private and then released without permission? Because there's some consent issues in some of the latter ones. You grew up, you're a young person in a much different time than I, like, so video cameras existed when I was in high school, but they were like, they had like tape in them, basically. Some form of digital recording media. No, it wasn't 100%, wasn't. Yeah, so, look, my approach would be to judge people based on how you observe them. So, you know, if I have a friend that I've just kind of met and that they treat me well, and I've got no reason to think they're a bad person or whatever, I kind of judge them based on that. If someone who I knew really well, who also knew this person, said, hey, look, just watch out, they can be a bit whatever, I would pay attention to that and keep it in the back of my mind, but I would still give the person the benefit of the doubt, because people make mistakes in their past. People sometimes can get misconstrued. Like, it's and the other thing is, particularly when you're younger, people can kind of get jealous of friendships and social things like that, and there's clickiness and all this kind of thing. So people can sometimes misrepresent situations in order to kind of make you act or feel a certain way. So an easy way to kind of avoid that is to just go, look, I hear what you're saying, but ultimately I just like to judge people based on how they treat me and whatnot. And if I ever observed the person, this, you know, person that's nice to me, doing something really mean to like someone else, I would call them out on it and be like, hey, you're nice to me, but you're like, why did you be into them? It's... Well, so you hang on. And I'm getting a little bit involved in your story. I'm getting a bit involved in this, which I I acknowledge. I think she's nice inside, but she acts different in front of her friends. Have you observed her acting different in front of her friends? Or is this just something you've heard? Yeah. I mean, also some people will get along better with one gender over the other. So like they might find they tend to fight with, you know, some girls tend to fight with other girls more than often than not, or tend to like just have fun, they have more conflict, so they might hang out with boys. There's boys that do the same. That's it. Alright, ads are starting soon. I might stick to my plan of getting some food. Ah. Yeah, I don't like. My advice would be to judge people based on how the things that you observe about them, not so much what other people tell you. I'm not saying to ignore what people tell you, but just maybe don't. It's as someone who's kind of been on the other side of this, I've been friends with someone who's then told me they didn't want to be friends with anymore because of what other people say about me. And I'm like, well, what are other people saying about me? They're like, oh, I don't want to tell you. And I'm like, I don't really know what to do about this. Like, so I guess maybe that might explain my position. Alright, ads are in progress. I am going to just go eat some food and make myself a drink, maybe back in 5 minutes or so. Please enjoy some music while I'm gone. Huh. Apparently I actually took about 5 minutes. Alright, yes. What's happening? What menu am I in? I'm starting to have strong feelings about your friend Ghost. That could have... I don't know. It feels a lot like you're describing someone like me. I have also been caught out in a situation where have been mean, basically. Like, just... I should have... I think I need to, like, throw something at it, maybe, or... No. And like I said, this is like when I was a kid, video cameras were not like they were around, they were just not as ubiquitous. I'm assuming you're still there, Ghost. And yeah, like I might get caught out. It's yeah. So I've basically been in the same situation where I have said mean things about someone for whatever reason, like generally not a right reason, but I've made a mistake, and then people have taken it upon themselves to tell people that, like, other people that weren't there, in order to impact my friendships. Ooh. Jesus. Don't need to do this one right now. Yeah, I don't know. It's also the whole, like, you know, if a video is recorded without someone's knowledge, or recorded with someone's knowledge but then distributed without their permission, that's automatically not okay. I don't know. Maybe I have to run at it. Oh, dude, like, at teenage ages, no, I've said horrendously bad things. Like, yeah, it is like, I am very glad that these things didn't exist back then, because, like, the odds of someone just having a video recording and then on me with one of my rants, which these days might be a little bit more, like, sort of wholesome, were horrendous when I was younger. Like the reason that I behave better now is because I've learned from the mistakes that I've made in the past, where I have lost friends for exactly this reason. So, you know, I have said horrendous things. I guess what you could do if you wanted is talk to this person about that and say, like, hey, I heard that there's this video, like, I haven't watched it, but apparently it's you said some pretty nasty things, and just gauge this person's reaction. Like, if they're like, oh yeah, like, I was upset and I said some really nasty things and I feel really bad about it, but also, like, that there is a video of this bouncing around is not helping, that's a very valid reaction. But if they're kind of like, oh, it's just, you know, it's bullshit, the people recorded me, that's just bullshit, you can judge them based on how they react to a degree. Like, it's up to you, the people that you want to be friends with. Like, if someone getting a bit, like, yeah, I don't know. So I have a few rules that I live by. One of them is that all feelings are valid, but that doesn't make them right. Right? So if someone is upset or angry or happy or sad or any of the feelings, that they feel that feeling, completely valid. You can't say to someone, you shouldn't be happy, you shouldn't be sad. That's just ridiculous. However, if someone is angry and then starts treating people poorly because of that anger, that's not okay. Right? Like, you're responsible for how you behave regardless of how you're feeling. So when you start to take those rules and apply them, it gives you a bit of clarity around, like, what's going on. So if this person potentially was, like, really upset at the time and whatever else, that is valid, but then speaking poorly about someone, not okay. But also, we all have to learn from our mistakes, and that's kind of where I judge people. Like, if I'm talking to someone about the shit thing they did in the past, and the way they talk about it is if they've reflected and they've tried to grow, or they've, you know, whatever, as opposed to, like, kind of narcissistic behavior, which is people that tend to just blame everyone else and say, like, oh, it wasn't my fault, you know, I didn't do anything wrong, like, people shouldn't get me angry, that kind of thing. Like, where they're excusing their own behavior and not taking responsibility for it, that's where I'm like, okay, well, you're probably potentially not someone I want to be friends with. I probably could. I was thinking about it, but I have pretty good saying. Is that a... Yeah. I mean, you can be someone who doesn't get involved in, presumably, drama. Yeah, sounds like... Has this all happened very recently? I'm getting involved in high school drama. This is fantastic. I've got my soju and everything. Maha. I'm sorry, guys. I'm turning you into content. Your life. Also, like, another note on the whole, like, accountability and responsibility thing is I would add a modifier for youth, and that includes you. Like, the ability to learn from one's behavior is something that you kind of learn how to do over time, if that makes sense. Like, it's sometimes it can be hard to find the right path, I guess, and you've got to kind of make some mistakes to learn how to go about in the world. Often when you're a bit younger, you're trying on different ways of going about in the world, so yeah, I certainly did. But yes, so I'm going to keep playing while I say this. It's interesting. So drama is not necessarily bad, but typically, like, you know, drama is drama, right?
This should be fun.
Shit.
You first.
And if you notice, there are people that drama tends to always happen around them. Like, you know, if they're at a party, there's always just, you know, the party kind of gets shit or whatever. And you're like, well, maybe we don't invite that person. There's a validity to that. But one thing I've noticed is that often the people that, and this, I'm not necessarily talking about you, people that talk about like, oh, I just hate drama, are often the people that tend to either like it or cause it. My view is that life isn't always going to be good and calm, and if I had a friend group of, like, you know, half a dozen or so or more close friends, and their approach was that if someone was having a bit of a bad day or a hard time, like breaking up with a boyfriend or was having an argument, and the group was like, oh, you're drama, and go away, I wouldn't call that a supportive friend group. Like, that's people, the point of friends is to support each other and whatever else, and like, there are obviously lines and boundaries, but
know what? I'll find my own way up.
I'm someone who tends to give people a lot of chances as long as they're repentant and trying to, you know, behaving in a way that is reflective of what they say their values are and blah 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 blah. Drama is bullshit. It's just supposed to tear people down. Although keeping safety in conversation is important, spreading rumors is awful. Yes. You think I just jumped this, maybe? Would you like to go away? Yeah, it's I can agree with you around drama in terms of if someone is getting very, if someone sort of comes to me and is like, oh, I don't like this person, and actually no, sorry, I'm not framing this particularly well. Let me continue to play the game and I'll say it when I work it out. Oh shit. I, as a rule, try not to get involved in what I would call drama. But I guess there's a difference between manufactured drama and when sometimes things just happen. Like, when I was younger, like, people would frame drama as being like, oh, someone's family member has passed away and they're being sad about that, or maybe not wanting to, like, do a fun thing, is then, oh, they're creating drama. And it's like, that's not drama. Like, if anything, you're creating drama. But I can understand wanting to avoid turmoil within your own life. Yeah, I mean, rumors are rumors, sexualized or not, potentially. Yeah. I guess when you're at sort of that sort of end of high school age, a lot of stuff tends to get weaponized. Including who you're friends with, who you've hooked up with, who you hang out with, these kinds of things. Yeah. I will admit, like, my little rules around like accountability and responsibility are great. They would be almost exhausting to apply within like a school sort of situation, just because of the pace of you like kind of got like a full 24-hour news cycle going on in there. I did not read that at all. Not sure. It's alright, we'll hopefully work it out. No worries. Always curious what your hard out time is governed by. Not that I need to know, I'm just curious. As a last couple of minutes example, yeah, with you on that, Maisha. Fair enough. So I am part of a hockey club, and within that hockey club we've got people that are significantly older than me, and also like teenagers. Like we have people in high school and young uni that come and play. And I try and take it upon myself if someone seems to be having a hard time or has a bit of a meltdown or behaves in a way that people don't really consider to be normal or good or whatever. People tend to ostracize with that. I will usually try not to do that. And like you're like, hey, how you going? You okay? Because often if you have a bit of a meltdown, you feel a bit embarrassed, and if everyone starts ostracizing you, it just makes it worse. So at least within the hockey club, that there's a kind of a closed system of people, so it's easier to manage. That being said, there's a couple of people that I kind of maybe didn't do that for because I didn't like them very much, so I guess it cuts both ways. Also, Ghost, I like that you leave the stream to take a shower. I appreciate that very much. It was a different one, right? Yep. I wonder if I hit him with the sword, what happens? Enough. I feel like the remindery things are going off a little too much, but better, closer, better than they were at the start.
Lycurgus finds signs of Vasilis all over this quarry. Stop calling it that.
Here? There's one side's high. There's it. Yes, I mean that's what you're describing is basically a fight. A fight with words. Look, if you can manage to stay out of that kind of stuff, you do well. People act poorly. People can act poorly when they get angry or upset, or particularly if they're in groups as well. Standard behavior will usually drop. Jesus. Yeah, that's exactly Maisha. Is like you can, again, with mostly through the hockey club, interacting with people who are like sort of late teens and whatnot, and their parents, is that, you know, if you're gonna go out and do dumb stuff, you know, quote unquote dumb, whatever that may be, it's doing it when you're young is probably the time to do it. And yeah, as long as you're learning from your mistakes. Alright, how do I do the sucky sucky thing again? Not that one. Yay. Yeah. And one thing, Maisha, that's good to remember is these whole, like, the drama tends to be a flavor of the week kind of situation. Like, if you think about what was going on last week or the week before that, often it's like, oh yeah, this thing happened and that, but everyone just kind of moves on and forgets. In the same token, if you've got a friendship, if you have a friend that you treat poorly because of the drama that's going on, that can stick. Like, that can be more permanent because, like, they... I'm not saying you should or have, it's just as an example, reacting to kind of the flavor of the week can actually have more permanent effects on your relationships. Which is probably more the effect that you were saying, is like if you get caught up in the drama and get really angry and kind of say mean things to someone, they may not want to forgive you. Yeah. I mean, what you were saying earlier is kind of the best way to, which is trying to rise above these kind of things. Life's a gamble, if you're lucky. God, that thing sucks. Jesus. No worries, guys. Have a good night. Enjoy your shower. That was weird. I just need to be better at that, really. Ads incoming. Nope. There is a limit of severity in the amount of dumb stuff you can do around me, though. I will obviously allow for mistakes and growth is something that I do not believe is inherent to your personality. But if your takes, deeds, or treatment of others crosses a certain line, I will distance myself. Yeah, I'm the same. Like, it's a bit of a, not a spectrum, but a multiplier. It's like, you know, one significantly really bad thing, like, hey, you killed someone, don't want to be friends anymore, that kind of stuff. Or a series of small things can also be like, hey, by the same token, if someone is, you know, responsible and accountable, but also never learns from their behavior, yeah, I'm not sure you'd use those words really anyway, but it's, you know, that kind of stuff. Also, like, context matters. Like, some people have easier lives than others and mental health issues and blah blah blah. So I tend to give rope depending on my own expectations, which is pretty fucked up actually, when I say it out loud. I probably give extra rope to people I feel like maybe are doing things a bit tougher. Yeah, well, it's the... I would argue that an apology is... A sincere apology is inherently tied to kind of improvement in behavior. Like, if you're not actively trying to learn from your mistakes, then you're not really apologizing. It's probably not quite right that way to explain it, but I assume you get my point. Ooh. Go away, please. Hi, go away. Thank you. you suck, man. Yeah, I'm not big on my whinging about people on social media either. Except, I guess, in this context. But yeah, I take your point. It's, okay. Did that reverse when the tone of the harpy changed? Dude, you suck. It did at a the yaw got me for a second. It's like, hang on a sec, you doing what now? I mean, I feel like it's if I say something horrendous, it's pretty easy for retribution. Like I'm there's a recording. Jesus, that guy sucked. Nope. Yes. Yep, that's the way forward. No, I got that. I need to figure out how to get up higher. Yep.
You know, whatever it is that does damage like this, it wasn't a Stymphalian.
Nor is it contained to one area, I see. This damage is fresh.
Pardon me.
So, how much weirder do you think today's gonna get?
I don't care to guess.
Can I get up higher? Not now. Bane, really? Okay. Go, come on, come on. Please. 9, 8, 7, 6. Cool. In my long life, it has not happened a lot. Yeah. Also, I've got a much worse story about cutting ties with someone. But I do think you can be bad by association. If you're aware of someone's bad deeds and still willing to associate yourself with that person, you are pretty much giving a sign that this is something you tolerate or are fine with. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Carvings!
Was it Vasily's?
Of course it was. Music, cooking, now sculpting. He didn't know what he wanted to be. Vasily's wouldn't commit to something, so he was never gonna get great at anything.
God, the enemies in these areas are starting to suck. Just let me get down.
Hey,
Better
isn't
attack
the
him.
supply ropeway over there? Maybe Vasily's used it to explore the Baron's Steppe.
You think he made it across? And who knows if the ropeway still even works?
Are you saying you don't have faith in Nike?
Ah. I see what you're doing.
You know you want to.
Damn it. No, so it's one or the other. And now they're both not running. Make that. Yeah, that's fair. What season are you? So we're what? Trailing end of summer. So trailing edge of winter. What's winter like in the Netherlands? There's one down here too. So do you get snow, do you? Yeah, well, obviously same. Well, not spring, autumn here. So, to be honest, I would argue there's not like the most discernible difference in the world between spring and autumn in Australia. Oh, God. Sorry, mate.
Nike provides.
Enough.
It sounds like Melbourne, which is a city towards the southern end of Australia. The weather can vary significantly. This is an interesting conversation. Have you checked out the new... I've renamed all of my channel points. Hopefully it's all a bit clearer now. Good.
You know, this
I'm quite keen for the whole choose my game thing to be a thing.
Well, maybe he wanted to try farming?
I wonder if
maybe he wanted to search the old granary for a
it's worth me adding a list within the about section that's kind of like... It'd be a pain in the ass to get up to date, but basically it'd be like the next few games I'm thinking of playing.
He made that clear.
Or at least certainly having a list of the games that have been nominated as next, because obviously it's possible to be playing one and then have another one come up.
Lands here
now.
are sprawling. Don't stray far. Use like Kyrgyz. Call out if you find anything.
Yep. At one point an agricultural centre, it now lies derelict after a great blight. Ooh, and there's a secretive cult.
Sir, what brings you here?
Advice, your brother. He is in your charge.
I watch out for him, as any brother would.
Yet every man beside you is your brother. That is what it means to be Spartan. If you look out for just one, you weaken the whole.
Of course, sir. But he is family. Aside from my mother, the only family I have.
Family is a luxury reserved for the old. He is a soldier, same as you. But if you spend your time shielding him, you leave another exposed. You do not have a brother in the unit. You have brothers. All of them.
Understood. Thank you, sir.
Alright, can we... Oh, not even close to 5,000. I keep spending it on this. And I'm gonna keep doing it. Come on. Your level is still so low. Oh yeah, I would be surprised if you weren't, Maisha, given that you're the one with an active interest in doing so. But yeah, so I think like on Twitch, I think lurkers are far more common, and because I'm certainly a lurker, I'm a bit like you. I'll chat if I feel like there's a need or it's helpful. But given the opportunity, I'm very happy to just like leave a stream running and just chime in when I feel like it. So there's potentially also people, like I've noticed some of the same names hanging out in the background if I have a look. I don't often check like how many people are watching or who especially. I don't check that much at all, but in theory there might be some people that hang out, just like to hang out in the background.
He could be anywhere.
Caramel often seems to say hello at the start and then still be talking mini, like a lady with big gaps. Yeah, like it's another layer to incentivize hanging out.
I
So,
so badly do.
and it's one that is
This room
has
is
like
full of junk. No one's
a
using.
silver lining. Like it's got double benefit.
Smash all of it. Let out our frustrations.
I failed to see what breaking pottery will accomplish.
First, it's fun. Second, it'll help us build focus. And third, it's fun. You go
Puppy
first.
left.
Go on. I promise you'll like it.
Curse status drains magic meter. Ooh, I'd rather not. The hope is just for someone coming in or raiding due to a trophy hunter tag and then sticking around to the interesting. Yeah, that's basically it. Oh, I mean, it's I would say you'd have to have an interest first, I think. Or at least, to my mind, if it was me with this sort of thing, it's what having the channel points thing would do is basically give me a reason to actively want to be in the stream, even if I was just lurking more often. Because I'm like, oh, I just wanted the channel points to accumulate, even if I didn't really have a game that I wanted to necessarily suggest. Just let it all build up. But I would want to watch, I'd have to want to watch the channel first. Yeah. And like there's also the giveaway as well, which is like another way of like, oh, okay, cool. Like, yeah, okay. There's multiple things going on. That's this one. Shot. Oh. There are some games of gens that don't get looked by the Trebia community. Yeah. I have also made an effort to promote certain games that I think are undervalued. Taking over again.
You are not done already. Come on. You know you like breaking pots.
I needed that.
Me too.
So I think like viewership stats show Twitch is a bit, not Twitch is weird, but like there's people that watch Twitch per game.
They mustn't interfere with our ritual.
Move now.
Weird. there's people that watch Twitch by game, and there's people that watch it more for person. The per game one makes no sense to me. Like, I'm probably more interested in the person than I am whatever they're playing. Like, there's some people, if they switch to certain games that I don't particularly like, would, you know, I'll switch over, but I'm happy to watch games that I don't know much about or wouldn't play myself. Motherfucker.
Who are these people? You don't think they had anything to do with Vasily's disappearing, do you?
Didn't find anything tied to him. But whoever they are, what they're doing can't be for the good of Sparta.
Get those boys! They're ruining our ritual! Cleo!
Never on our backs.
Oh.
Never left behind.
Sparta!
That
Where
was
did he
weird.
go?
Coward!
Yeah, I guess that's it. It's the people, because I've experienced that. Like, it was, it's a zombie game, Dying Light.
Not getting through that barrier. Let's go.
Okay. I was playing Dying Light and streaming, and I think someone used the stream to, like, you know, basically stream snipe me, but in a positive way. Jumped in and just like gave me a heap of like max level weapons and a heap of money, and then jumped out again. And like it just, it massively improved the stream, because suddenly I'm like a level 12 person with a level 100 weapon, and just being like, oh cool, there's 100 zombies coming at me. Swing my sword once and they all die. Ooh, level up. So, yeah, that kind of thing, I get it, and yeah, the idea of, I also quite like the idea of getting quite good at one game. That's potentially like Gran Turismo 7 for me. Probably a bit of a stretch, but yeah, that's fair. Okay, hang on. I have to get down there. There's definitely something in there. I'm 100% the same. It is interesting with just my streams. Obviously, I typically try and stream someone who's playing the same game, and because it's the same game, I try and hang out and watch. And I don't find a lot of the people streaming the same game as me to be entertaining, which is, well, that's fine. I have particular taste, that's okay. And I think from my stats, I have a relatively high sort of click through or whatever. Like I'll have streams where I have like 30 or 40 unique views and 2 follows or whatever. Which, I mean, I guess the unique views could be coming from existing followers. But, I'm not necessarily attracting huge amounts of retainment either, which I guess is where these channel point stuff and whatnot will help as well. It's kind of pulling that stuff. Maybe... Okay. If you're a person but you start doing a lot of content, I have 0... Oh, 100%, yeah. And that's like where I'm with this Twitch promotion code of what I've insinuated, is if like I get the impression that a game that I am playing is hurting the stream community, like the stream is a very broad term. As a whole, I'll stop playing. Like I'll change. Where is the door that opens? Yes. Typing can be quite difficult. Definitely been up here. Done that, done that. This is the second one of those. Alright, yeah, that's it. Cool. Yeah, if you're playing a game and a big part of your active community tells you they dislike the game or do not like watching it, you should move on. I agree 100%. Like there's a someone coming into the stream and mention, like, even things as simple as saying this game is long is like, read between the lines on that. Should probably not, like, a comment like that probably don't change your entire stream plan based on one comment, but it's just a little sign that maybe you're playing the same game a bit too much. So I am coping with playing more than one game better than I have in the past. Like, I almost used to need to only play one game at a time, with a pathological need to finish things, or at least be working at optimum efficiency towards the ending. Ads are going to start soon. Whereas now I'm like, no, it's okay. Like, I think there's part of me that might just go and uninstall Tunic one day, because I just don't really think I want to finish that one. I keep not doing it though, because it's like that difficult thing. I'm like, I can probably learn it and get past the thing that's hard, and then I'll progress more, and then it'll be the ending. That's it. Oh, 100%. It's a little bit like that conversation before, where it depends on who is saying what that should inform your reaction. Don't think that's the way forward either. Up and over. Oh, 100%. The number of people that you get, a lot of people that come in, and in the first time they visit, they're like, do you like this game? I like this game. You should play this game. And I'm like, I don't enjoy that game. You should play this game. I like it. I'm like, that's good, buddy. It's also where the channel points and choosing games thing kind of helps a little bit as well. I think if I was a regular viewer of someone's stream and someone else had used a heap of channel points to suggest a game that I'm like, oh, I'm not necessarily interested in that game, but it creates this kind of like positive drama, I suppose. Just because that I do need to get Learning possibilities? How so? I don't know. Could be that side. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, my kind of view is there's opportunity to learn in almost every facet of life. And yeah, definitely letting other people choose the game that you... It's also like the level of commitment. Like if it's like, oh, I'll play the game for an hour. It's like, well, you may not get the potentially the joy from this game comes from, you know, something a bit later, or you need to, you know, the first hour just is a bit shit, or whatever. The opposite is certainly true, where you play the first couple of hours of a game is great, and then it settles into something terrible.
To get turned into monkeys?
I don't know what you're talking about. We were born this way. Once a monkey, always a monkey.
Yeah, as for me, I just had the hiccups.
The hiccups.
Yeah, real bad. Really must have annoyed the gods, because after about 3 days, poof, monkeys, both of us.
Yeah.
Don't know what you expected, brother.
I'm wanting to save my orbs, so I'm gonna save my orbs.
Brother! We returned the way we came. Futile.
Yeah, I mean, it's as an example, playing Monster Boy, which I can never remember the name of that game, has been something of a learning experience, and also good. Like, it's the way you described it was accurate.
We run afoul of a cult of crazy people, and now we're stuck.
We had to check. It was our duty to Vasilis.
Vasilis cared only for himself. He pursued everything other than being a competent soldier. Not being a soldier is not being a Spartan. And our duty is to Sparta.
What if I didn't stay in the army? What if I wanted to fish or make music?
Then you would be a fool.
I think about 10% of the way through. I keep not finding time to play it because I have been spending a lot of time rewatching older streams and doing Red Dead Redemption trophy hunting at the same time. A lot of the single player gaming has been reserved for Grand Theft Auto 7.
We're on it.
Okay, that's how I access that point. But no, it's good. I am actually enjoying it, and I can see the mechanics aren't particularly complicated now. They're interesting, but the sheer number of like slots for abilities is very high. I could be a real monster and just like progress all of my games to just before the platinum, and then have like a platinum hunt stream where it's just like getting this platinum and this platinum and this platinum. Pretty much, yeah. I imagine it's been done, but there's a lot of prep work involved. Whoa. Hey, that is... Okay, I'm just mistiming it. This one. That's what I need to be doing. Scarecrows are creepy. Going a long way in the wrong direction. Go and see what the quest marker was for. Can I go further? I can. This game is long. I don't care. Fuck me. It's getting a little vibration thing there. Let me put something. Demeter. What do we get from Demeter?
I feel like I'm about to hear what Demeter's harvest glaive means to you both.
What's a button there?
The glaive represents the ability to reap the rewards of one's endeavors, cutting down all obstacles along the path to victory.
It symbolizes a means to gather the fruits of one's labor and carve one's name into the annals of history.
Remember that the glaive not only reaps, but also sows. Demeter teaches us our duty is to provide for all, as the harvest feeds not just one Spartan, but the collective.
Okay. Sounds good. Enjoy your lunch. Break.
Demeter provides.
I'll probably also... I was thinking I might take a break myself at the next ad break or somewhere soon. I'm getting hungry again. Just waiting for the slow walk. Okay. Aha. Interesting. Kind of expecting it would cut through the thing. I don't know. I have to be able to do this. Yeah, okay, fair enough. We can work this out.
What happened to this?
Oh, that damned cult at the Baron's Step. They are so blinded by their beliefs, they can't accept when others don't share them. It's not the first time I've had to repair this temple after they defaced it.
Why hasn't anyone done something about them?
A group of heretics who mostly keep to themselves is low on Sparta's list of threats.
Happy. So the list of things that I can't progress past, like environmentally, is getting much smaller.
Brother, a word. I know you think me cruel for how I speak of Vasilis. With this search, the cost to continue gets higher. Is he really worth it?
You sound like the Cryptea. He really got in your head, didn't he?
Why does this matter so much to you? And don't bring up how his mother or ours would feel. There's more to it than that.
I've always had you to look out for me. Vasilis had no one. I guess I feel guilty he never had what I have.
Well, we haven't yet checked the bog. May as well search for him while we're here.
Alright, I'm gonna actually save because I don't think the game actually did it for me there. Go back to the map, close that, and I'll try and zoom a bit. Okay, I've done a fair bit. Okay. I am going to take a break now. I know we're a bit far from ads, but I will be right back for about another 5 minutes. Just want to have some more food and maybe refresh my drink. See how we go. See you soon. Okay, I'm back. Thank you for the follow, soft lady. I suspect you're a bot, but thank you anyway. Also, Slink has Prime Gaming, which suggests they're not a bot. They're just not responding, so I don't know what to make of anything. Let's just play the game. Life will be good. I do have to redraw that thing. Redraw is a word. Probably do it at the end of the stream, I guess? I think I need to... How do we... How? Not that. It'll just be these three, right? Oop. Can I zip line? Is that a thing that I can do? Yet. Yes. Wings of Wonder. Wrong way, man. Motherfucker. I should have used this on that guy.
This may be a job for the glaive.
Yes. Seriously? And I'm glad I went across manually anyway, but that's some bullshit. Wait, fuck off. Thank you. I've played pool before. I wonder if I'm supposed to bounce off her. Too zoomed out now. Maybe. I'll go down there. No. Not go this way. Go. That also works. Hi, Doom Bio. How are you going? What is up with me? I'm getting mowed by this dude for no particular reason, apparently. Otherwise, not much. Hanging out on a Friday night. Streaming is good. Having a good time. Slowly approaching some goals and some things. Yeah. Oh, we're backtracking. Yeah. Oop, yep, that, yep. Recently, Red Dead Redemption, I think before that was Dispatch. That was good. Oh, and Life is Strange? Bit of Gran Turismo. What else have I incurred? We've stretched back to what? We've stretched back a while now. That was weird. I mean, depends when you... So, I restarted last year. I think before that was like 2019. He's dodging the thing. Come on. Yeah, it seems if I get on target, they go back a step. That was too late. Oh, he just does it there, apparently. Don't know. Yeah, wasn't sure. Don't know if I can go right currently either. Okay, I can... Nope, we've been that way before. Alright, well, let's keep trying. Okay, potentially I just haven't been this way before at all. Alright, so... Hey, off. Shit. 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 I needed to not land there. Ah. God damn it, I'm trying to zoom. Alright. I do have a habit of not going the way that the game is telling me to go, because like explore the game, but then I just end up going for miles and miles and miles in the wrong direction. Okay. I kind of want to know what's down further. Fuck you. Favorite thing is hitting you both at once. Thank you. Kind of wanted to beat one of the Terminator. Whoa, alright. What's up then, Sparky? No. Oh, come on. That is unfair. Oh, not in front. Shit. Shit. backtracking here should be across that bit I was looking at earlier. Oh, I am low on health. Wait. Useful. Hey, Masha. Hi, Sigun Gaming. How are you? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, God. I've had it happen before where I, like, landed on a thing and it just, like, nope, you're gonna die. There's nothing you can do about this. You are going to die. There's a platform next to it. Maybe that's something to do with... Hi, Maisha. I seem to have a series of bots who have entered my channel. Apologies to any of the bots that may actually be people, but... No, that's where we started. Back up. The orbs. No. Oh, double jumping over is actually quite good now. Oh. No, 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 die, die. I am very low on health. Shit. Fuck. He caught me. The ones you can see on the screen, mostly. It's, I have a follower goal, which is mostly aimed at kind of giving back to the community, but I like it when it goes off. I get to give people some stuff, and I kind of want the sub goal to go off. I think I'm ready to actually rewatch the comedy at this point. Other than that, I like hunting my trophies. Quite looking forward to, if you check out the channel points, I have, for very high prices, you can choose what game I pick next. Which I've only set up in the last week or so. A week or so ago. We can do that later. And I'm quite keen for them to go off. I think I have to go this way. Oh, look. I don't... yes, it's challenging. I don't see that as being a problem. I would rather have organic growth than fake growth, if that makes sense. Like, I can afford, if I wanted to viewbot my own stream indefinitely. Someone did it to me, like, about a couple of weeks ago. I had, like, 20 viewers, just at least 20, just flat for about 23 hours, and I didn't like it. I'm like, there's not actually, like, there's 20 bots watching, but there's not actual people watching. They're not chatting. Like, I would rather have 2 viewers and an active chat than 20 and no one talking. So I guess, like, to me, it's the work putting in during the streams, talking to people and being entertaining and whatnot, that then grows the channel, that people then chat and enjoy, that when someone else comes in, there's stuff going on and it's enjoyable and it grows like that. Yeah, like, I'm sure there's other ways to do it that are effective and potentially, you know, big growth or whatever, but yeah. I will have to save up some more, but you'll get your redeemers. Yeah. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. Like, there's no big rush with all this kind of stuff. Like, it's, I'm thinking I might, try something different on the stream tomorrow. Sure, Dumbo. What advice would you like to offer? I have a feeling. Does it involve the word optimize? Dumbo. There you go. Have you ever, this doesn't happen so much anymore because, like, phones are a bit smarter now, but it used to be that if you called someone and their answering machine picked up, it just sounded like they picked up their phone. And some people would kind of mess with you and make their answering machine tone sound like a real message, like, hello, how are you going? And, like, they would just sort of leave gaps and say the thing that was kind of likely to prompt a conversation, and it would take you a while to figure out they weren't. It was like, hey, wait a second, is this recorded? Like, what the hell? Yeah. I'm getting the same vibes. Yeah. Yeah, same. The sort of thing I'd fall for as well. No, I want abilities. Abilities, where are you? Gear, status, skills. How do I do this again? Press down and square. Okay, I can just walk across that. Fair enough. I'm so glad I did that. What the fuck, man? Oh, piss off. Son of a bitch. Can we just walk up out of this one? Yes, we can. Can we jump? Absolutely. It's weird. I feel like these days there's far fewer pranks and far more scams, which makes me sad. Pranks were better. It's sad when people have to monetize their hobbies. He says, streaming on Twitch.
Greenwood. Vasilis. Brother, over here! This tree has been cut. My sister and Vasilis had green wood figurines.
Right. The sculptor always said you don't start with marble when learning to sculpt.
I always say you shouldn't start at all. It's a waste of time at our age.
Either way, let's keep looking. I'll scout ahead.
What the fuck? You just get annihilated if you get jumped, like, trapped between two things. Or you could just go away. Thank God, that's health. I'm pressing the wrong button there. Entertaining though. Have a look at the walkthrough for this. I'm curious how close to the end I am. What are the modern Nigerian prints and pyramid schemes? I hate it when a walkthrough is just a series of fucking videos. Fuck off. YouTube, 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 YouTube. I am streaming. I'm not just gonna sit here and watch a heap of YouTube videos. Thank you. The walkthroughs are taking ages to come through. Come on, open it. There isn't one, is there? Jesus. Okay, I won't worry about it. I literally cannot find like a chapter by chapter kind of walkthrough. I guess I am playing the game early, but I didn't think it would be quite so lacking. Kind of sucks. Oh, fuck. All right, now you. Wonder if I can do a run up on this one. I mean, yeah, the Nigerian Prince one is like, hey, yeah. Yeah. Like, I'm aware of the scam, it's just more how they're doing it. Like, it's what, just like Discord is the platform, effectively, I guess. Okay, we get some currency, but this is not the way to go. This feels like a... Maybe not. Yeah, I mean, it's the... Discord for scams, I think, is more just because of... They haven't... like, it's encrypted, you can transfer, you can use it, like, it's got payment facilities kind of set up, it's got, you know, streaming set up, it's got a lot of different ways to kind of rip people off built into it. Ah. Alright, where am I going? That way. I already can't remember what was back there. And why I couldn't go down. That's right, it was like a... just no hidden thing, it's just a blocked thing. Did you? Why would I accept a friend request? At no point have I agreed to accepting a friend request. Jesus, there's a few people in here. Remember, since February 10, 2026. Oh dear. I'm over you. I like how the other end of that thing is, mod. Before I ban you, I'll make you a mod. Oh my god. Jesus. Yeah. Isn't it, would you, wouldn't you kindly? I do enjoy how that is all just pre-programmed, like, text. None of that was based on what I was actually saying. The goals thing was just a coincidence.
Sir, a question.
Ask.
The Cryptea. I heard stories. They say the way your order fights is different from other soldiers. Cruel.
Yeah.
Brutal than
I remember from the last time we spoke about it.
Necessary? Who decides what is necessary? Some politician?
Yeah.
One who has
I feel like as soon as your view count drops low enough, you just start getting bots dropping in. Which makes sense, I guess. If there's enough, even once you've got sort of 5 or 6 people, the conversation would get lost amongst the actual chat, and you start to increase the likelihood of having a mod in there who'll just ban you. Yeah, I tend to find I'm a lot more forgiving, patient, than some of my viewers. Oh, dude, I am also... I was doing well for the first hour of the stream and then spoons ran out. Now we're just enjoying the video game. Oh, mate, settle down. Give me your spoils. Ooh, is that what we're gonna... Is that the go, is it? Apparently not. We need it for the bouncing? Dude, die. Be a good sport. It can't be as simple as just like... Alright, there is a third one. Where's the third one? Not there. 1, 2. Boring. Where is it? Oh, is it on this thing? I think it is. Maybe there. Wait, both sides? How the shit am I gonna do that? I have an idea. Don't think it's gonna work, but okay, it is that. The Thunder Barb. I'm pretty sure she was from Stranger Things. Holy shit. No. What the? No. Holy crap. I can't dodge through him. This is not good. I have no idea what to do when he does that. I can't dodge through, it's like... Oh no. There's just not enough time to react when he does it. Fucking hell. Massively, like... Okay, walk into the next screen, walk over a ledge, massive boss fucking fight. No warning whatsoever. Cool. Oh my fucking god, there's a ladder there. And, like... I can't... What the fuck? What sort of half-assed bullshit fucking boss fight is this? Fuck you, man. Oh, I'm just trying to get over you. Come on. Eat a fucking dick. Okay, cool. Seriously, this thing sucks. Just kill me. Kill me. Hurry up. It's exactly what happened at the end of the last stream as well. Walk into a fucking boss fight that I didn't particularly feel like doing. Fuck off. Seriously, fuck off. Build your boss battle better. Come on. Look. Piss off, man. Just piss off. Fuck off! His reach is fucking ridiculous. You got scared. Oh, fuck you. Look, I'm probably just whinging. But the impression I get with a number of the boss fights is that they were struggling to make them harden. They're struggling to balance the fight, so they just added in some bullshit gimmick. Oh, that though, just like bouncing off the back of his fucking hitbox and getting annihilated by it is frustrating. Like this whole, you land on an enemy and then you just get hit repeatedly until you die. Like, what the fuck is that? Also this, like... Should have healed. It's fine, this feels learnable. It's not even like... So what, you just wait till he's about there, jump over, he might turn around and get you. And if he does, it'll suck, and... or you... But I'm bouncing off the roof a lot, and I'm like, bouncing off, it's just... yeah. It doesn't feel precise. No, 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 no! Since when can he just fucking turn around and... what the... Eat a fucking dick! Go away! No! No! Come on! I'm stuck. I cannot get out of the corner. Fuck this fucking game. That's fucking bullshit. That is that's bad game design. Flat out, like... Yep. Stun locked into a corner. Fantastic. Not even stun locked, like it was just... his face is... Sorry, I'm gonna... His fucking hitbox is slanted that way, the wall's here, so I'm just bouncing off his hitbox into the wall and dying. Continue, like, just damage. There's no way to get out of it. But, no, a good Metroid-vania, no. Again, so you start the battle with your major attack. Cool, thank you. Again, like that's the exact same fucking thing. I'm just bouncing off his fucking hitbox. Oh, fuck off. Just not wipe. That's a wipe. Die. Just... Hurry up. Starting the fight with the... So is that the idea? Oh, you walked into a screen, you immediately got attacked. How silly of you. I can't even avoid it. I tried to grab the ladder, wasn't allowed to. Yeah, and then that thing's going off and... Yeah, so there's half my health gone. I'm on easy, by the way. It's another fucking wipe. As far as I can tell, I'm being forced to take damage. Pull out your shield. I can't do anything. I tried to pull out my shield, nothing happened. Eat a fucking dick! I'm pressing the fucking button! Cool, yeah, great. I'll just lose half my health just trying to get rid of this bullshit. Fuck me. If I land on his tail, I take a damage. This is like... This is quite a shit fucking boss fight. Barely hurt him. Fuck you so fucking much. He's not doing the attack when he's close enough to me that I can get behind him anymore. Fuck off, dude. I think I'm jumping a little bit too early. Why? He just spins around and uses the same attack 2 seconds later. Fantastic. Oh. Maybe to get away briefly there and heal. Come on, do your little... Nope. Oh, come on. Just want an opportunity to heal, please. Not getting one. You have to be kidding. Yep, that's just going to be... Yep, cool. Excellent. Great. No chance to heal. Don't worry about it. Just eat a dick, mate. Come on. Come on! Sorry, I read half your comment. He seems sluggish, but his reach is ridiculous, and if I touch him, it hurts. There we go, I think. Yeah, look, it's the... So he's sluggish, right? But then you get behind him and he just flips. Just instant turnaround. It's like, so again, it just feels like... So slow bosses have slow wind up, big hits, big knockback, that kind of stuff, right? Like it fits with the theme of the boss typically. Don't get me wrong, having like big, strong, fast bosses is what you'll get to towards the end of these kinds of games, but it just felt a bit like they designed the boss. It was too easy. Let's just make it so he tracks you and like turns around real quick. It's like, well, hang on, is he sluggish or is he quick? Which one is it? I am just whiny. The getting soft lock bit in the corner, that is particularly annoying. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Whoa, what the hell? Okay. Let's just try and cross. All the deadly plants in here. All the deadly plants in here. Come on. This kind of looks fun. Oh, there's two. I guess that makes sense. Idea with that one. It works. Oh my god, so many deadly plants. Go away. I might try and find a save point. Possible there's one ahead. Is that? And something.
Trail's cold. Again.
We should return to Sparta. It's been some time.
This spillway leads to the cistern. Sparta should be a short walk from there.
Set point. Maybe.
How do we get to Typhon's Hole from here?
I'm not sure. We weren't in this section last time. Wait, maybe Vasily's had a second spot where he kept his stuff.
We've been away from Sparta
Also,
too long
remember how you were talking about
But he could even be hiding
banning
there.
versus
It's worth it? You keep saying that, but very little of this search has been worth it.
like getting accounts being removed on Twitch and whether it counts as a follower.
back into this section again?
I've got in my activity unknown user followed you, which I don't know if is that because I banned them they become unknown user, or whether is that they have been removed but remained as a follow. I don't know. Hey, you shouldn't be able to cancel my move. Yikes. Yep, sweet. Have I got 5,000 yet? Oh, I do, easily. Which one was it that I wanted? Rolling evade, no. Victory sandals, perhaps? Potentially it was that. Yeah, performing a swift dodge at the perfect. Yeah, that. That's what I wanted. Alright, let's do some enhancing. I mean, that would explain why I am underpowered. Can we just equip that, please? Am I supposed to? I think is it just what you can look at. Alright, now back to enhance. Alright, it looks like I can only enhance the ones I'm not got equipped. Except for this one. Oh, so close. Come on, level 3, please. That being said, I think I should do some light enhancing. Okay. That will do in terms of Sons of Sparta this evening. What I'm going to do then is just that. Cool. Okay, kind of what I wanted. Wouldn't mind if I could see it. Okay. So everyone's in here. I did some changes earlier, so we've got the extra sub and 5Ks. 6, 7, 8, 9, so 49. Alright. 38. Sulemanisek. Alright. It will take some time for... It will take some time for additional entries and blah 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 to start adding up. But I shall reach out to Sulemanisek and offer them the prize. Hopefully they're willing to take it. Can't force the prize upon somebody. I guess... Depending, you know, the discussion we had around... I think I might consider further ways to skew it in terms of people that actually watch. There's potentially a way to do it based on like view time. Anyway, that's fine. I'm going to jump to finish now, and given that it's just you and I might just say good evening. I think it looks like it's just the two of us. I'll be back tomorrow night. I am going to have a think about what I might want to play. Whether I start something new, work on something old. Don't know. Yes, I bid you a good afternoon as well, and hope the rest of your shift isn't too bad, I think. Yes, anyway, yeah, I'll see you next time. Catch you later.